Let's now bring in nationally syndicated radio host Dana Lash. Dana, happy Trans Visibility Day. How did you celebrate?
Happy Transgiving, Jesse.
Okay. What is going on with this Biden White House?
They tried to use a mental illness to troll Christians on Easter, but they forgot that the biggest troll of all was Jesus coming out of the grave on Easter and declaring victory over sin and its wage of death. That's the whole thing. Honestly, I think I want to go a little deeper with this because it's easy to sit here and say, oh my gosh, it's Transgiving, and I really am not going to hear the lectures from people who are like, well, they've been doing this since 2009, as though you can't call it out unless it's the first time that they do it. I mean, he was the only president to issue, as you correctly noted, right, Jesse, a proclamation about it, and he did it on Easter. It's like, you know, the White House spokesperson said that was trying to explain to us how calendars work. She doesn't know the difference between Nordstrom and Nord Stream, but she was trying to lecture us about calendars. Right. They had to know that this was going to fall when they scheduled this a couple of years later down the road, that it was going to fall on Easter Sunday. I think it was all done on purpose because they want to fulfill this Christian nationalist narrative that they have been developing for weeks now. And that, Jesse, all began when people more and more began accurately noting that our rights go under the purview of the divine. Natural rights versus civil rights, not created by men in courts of law for other men, but rights like our free speech, our Second Amendment, etc. Rights that are placed under the purview of God. And when our founders created this country, those rights were placed up above man to where man could not pervert them, man could not pollute them. So ultimately, this is a way to further try to divide people from the very crux of our rights, the very foundation of our rights, the thing that enshrines our rights, gives us our freedom. And you don't have to share the faith in the United States of America to benefit from that either, which is what makes this country, Jesse, brilliantly and truly unique. So that's ultimately, I think, the goal. And this was just one of the tactics. They've been trying to go at Christianity, Jesse, as you know, for ages, the left has. And every leftist thinks that they have a new way because they think that history began the day that they were born. So they keep cycling through this nonstop. Yeah. So that's ultimately what I think it comes down to. It's
also, too, and you're right, you're spot on. There's also a financial incentive because these trans surgeries, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're not only doing them on adults, they're now doing them on children. And the medical community is just making so much money from it. That's why you see 160 days to celebrate. I think we all know exactly what's going on here. Dana, happy Easter. Hope you had a nice time.
Happy Resurrection Day. Thank you, Jesse.
Very good.
In the soft embrace of morning light, rocky and rugged, hopeful inside, a whisper of promise, a sense so sweet, reviving energy with every heartbeat. Oh yeah, stumbling down the stairs with grace, favorite mother cherished embrace. Each sip, a dance of enchantment, caffeine's elixir, a daily enchantment. Coffee in the morning, my lifeline, guiding through life's chaotic design, finding every sip of morning zest. In that brew, I find my best. The morning sun, a gentle caress, bathing the world in warmth no less. A symphony of flavors in every pore, awakening senses, a ritual to adore. The kitchen hums a quiet tune as dreams unfold not too soon. Pouring the elixir, stories take flight. In the world of coffee, my spirit aligns. I'm a cradled, a vessel of tales. Each sip, a dialogue as morning unveils. Bitterness, a new world of tales. symphony where moments prevail. Coffee, my companion in the sunrise quest, in the ritual morning, my eternal zest. The world awakens, a canvas so bright, in the palette of dawn, a captivating sight, a dance of flavors, a morning trance. In the world of coffee, life's sweet romance. Coffee in the morning.